Welcome.
Holidays from 2K Sports. It's time for NBA action. In this game, we'll see the Atlanta Hawks going up against the Philadelphia 76ers. This is Kevin Harlan along with Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. And, of course, David Aldridge is joining us tonight from the sideline. Here we go. So Atlanta will get the first possession. Here's Terry. Tipped away. Snow, the pass. We should see lots of physicality, don't you think?
Yeah, it's always nice to have a big presence at the 4 and 5 positions. Guys that can really change the game with their physicality on the glass and inside.
Terry always looking for the response opportunity, right back with the triple.
Here's Iverson, and he gets it to go. Iverson's got 5.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
Here's Abdur-Rahim. He had 25 points last game. Robinson for 3, and Van Horn pulls it down. Passes it to Snow. From deep, Iverson. Another 3 for Philadelphia.
I don't think he's a point guard or a shooting guard. Iverson is a scoring guard. That's what he does. He can hurt you in a lot of different ways.
Now, here is Robinson. Really played well against Houston in his last outing. Off the mark with the outside fadeaway.
Very surprising that he came away empty there, especially given room to operate.
And the whistle blows as the basket counts and a 3-point play chance right here. One free throw coming up. Philadelphia shooting their first free throw of the night here.
Allen Iverson, one shot.
Well, I love the heart Iverson plays with. Really special how he competes and never gives in. He's nicknamed the answer because he takes pride in proving doubters wrong.
Now, here is Robinson. One of the dependable scorers on the team. He's averaging close to 17 points a game. Abdur-Rahim. Shot to stop the run. Rebounded by Coleman.
That's the kind of D you need when he's got the ball near the hoop. They were all over it.
Ball stolen. Glover the pass to Robinson. And Robinson throws it down.
That's a double whammy, guys.
That's right. A great defensive play, then the emphatic stuff.
Well, turning defense to offense, we talk about it all the time. Try to hit your opponent at the other end before they can set up the defense.
Coming off a big game, his confidence couldn't be higher, and coach knows it.
Showing no signs of slowing or cooling down. They're going to ride him as far as he can take him.
Robinson for 3. And Philadelphia grabs the miss. And this game, the first chance they've had to see Atlanta.
Yeah, and they took care of business against this group last year, winning the season series.
You're right. They're the better team. I mean, they expect to win this matchup. We'll see if they can take care of business tonight.
Excellent all-around performance so far, hence the big lead.
Yeah, you know, they've had the advantage at both ends. They've got all the momentum early on.
Here's Glover. Looking at his point production, he averages almost 8 points a game. Pass to Terry. The tray. Buries it from 3-point range. Terry's got his second bucket of the night.
Defenders have to be alert to what Terry's able to do because he's quick at pulling the trigger on the catch.
The 3 from Iverson. 1:22 left to play here in the first. Goes up and lays it nice and easy. Iverson's got 18 points.
Displaying intensity right off the opening tip, especially on the offensive end.
Tell you what, forget about easing into the game. They came out with guns blazing.
And maybe that'll...
They are pumped up.
And that's what those alley-oops will do for a team. Ignition, switch, ignited. So that's a good player missing from point-blank range. That's one you got to convert.
The putback.
So active a player. The big man, Abdur Rahim, is solid at getting to the offensive glass.
Philadelphia leading by 6. Iverson outside. From the arc. And the rebound goes to Jason Terry. In the last game for the Atlanta Hawks, it was a win against Houston.
Remarkable consistency, especially on the road.
Yeah, you know, the defense had no answer. And then the nifty touch.
The previous play is under review.
View the play. The question, did he get the basket off in time?
And to me, guys, it looks pretty clear-cut on the instant replay. I mean, the ball was out of his hands in time. I think they'll confirm this one pretty quickly.
Well, I can't see how they'd come to any other.
After the review, the ruling on the floor is overturned.
His fingertip.
And so it's the Philadelphia 76ers heading to the bench with a 7-point lead as we wrap up the quarter. They're feeling very confident, shooting the ball with great efficiency and dictating the pace. We'll get right back to the action when we return.
Welcome.
And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And a look at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for the 76ers.
You know, right from the start, it seemed they got hot from three-point range, pulling apart the defense and racking up the points, too.
And another thing Coach will be thrilled with, the assist numbers, spreading the wealth and creating some offensive opportunities.
The Hawks trail by 9. Here's Dickow. Pass to Johnson. Here's Dickow. Passes it to Abdur Rahim. He made that one. Basket number 3 for him. He's also missed 2.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
Well, I'm going to credit the screen. I mean, that's a good, strong pick he lays there.
Iverson gets the bucket.
Check out Iverson getting tricky with the ball, using his handles to slip by the defender.
Quarter number 2. We're about a minute in. Goes up to the stripe. Shot is good, and the 76ers lead is cut to just 7 on the basket from Abdur Rahim.
And when he has to, Abdur Rahim can stretch things out, putting up that silky mid-range jump shot.
Here's Iverson going inside, and he drops in the layup off the glass. Iverson's got 27.
And he has his fingerprints all over this first half. He is just shooting it so efficient.
And it's Allen Iverson with the foul. That's his first foul. And the 76ers with some changes. Williams, he's checked in for Howard. And it's Snow in for Buckner. And we're now about a minute and a half into the second quarter. That one off the back iron and out. The 76ers leading by 9. On the wing, Iverson. He's guarded by Johnson. Count that one. Iverson's got 8 points here in this quarter.
Iverson can score with the best of them. I tell you what, a volume shooter. He does not lack confidence and lets it fly from anywhere and everywhere.
Out to the right wing. Here's Glover. The Hawks again can't hit. 76ers have gone a perfect 4 of 4 since the second quarter began. Perfect from the field. As teams get their footing and we put a good chunk of the games behind us, Clark, how early are teams worried about the standings?
I think it depends on who you are, Kevin. I mean, coaches and front office members, I think worry and watch that stuff from tip to opening night. They tend to not be able to relax. I think players have to stay focused on the task at hand. I know it's a cliche, but a game at a time, a day at a time, a week at a time. That's the way to approach it.
The Hawks trail by 15. Johnson in the corner. Will it go? Rebound by McCulloch. Philadelphia has gotten a success rate of just over 50% from three-point tonight. 4 of 7 shooting.
Well-rounded effort, and they show no signs of letting up.
Almost no holes in their performance tonight. They've been tremendous.
And now the first timeout called here for the Hawks. We've seen Allen Iverson really have a great game.
And he is absolutely dialed in from outside. They need to close out on him much quicker when he's lining up those threes.
Terry comes in for Dickow. And then for Philadelphia, Coleman's checked in for McCullough. And Van Horn subbed in for Bryant. Around 3 minutes gone by. 2 points. That one goes. Robinson's got his second basket of the night.
How about that wonderful floater he has, showing off an exquisite touch.
And here is Iverson. He's coming off an unbelievably high-scoring game. Iverson's got 37.
One of the better scorers on the floor. Tough to defend him well without some contact. And AI fights through it this time.
Here's Glover. That one a little long. So for Philadelphia, their last game, a win against the Lakers. From deep, Iverson. Another three for Philadelphia.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
If it's working, keep working it. That's what I say. Keep the pressure on them.
Now here's Ratliff. He's guarded closely. Here's Robinson. It's deflected.
Coleman, great length. Great length. At 6'10", the wingspan of a Condor really excels at reaching out and turning shots away.
There's 31 seconds left now here in the second. That shot wide open. Terry's got 9 points.
Yeah, clearly a defensive lapse there. He is automatic from deep if you're going to leave him that wide open. Big time mistake.
Here's Iverson, and that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up.
Baiting defenders into fouls. AI so good at drawing fouls and getting to the strike.
The 76ers shooting their second and third shots at the line right here.
And they've had really good numbers all season from the free throw line.
And, you know, I really think the hard work
Your team you're playing as face with tears of joy.
really making a big difference. I mean, they've made a huge improvement in their shooting at the line.
Atlanta making a switch here. Dickow's checked in.
Ballin with Philly.
And both free throws good for Iverson. The Hawks trail by 19.
Okay, nice bro.
Here's Dickow into the lane. Played in with a nice touch off the glass. Dickow's got his first bucket of the night.
Huge hole in the defense that possession. He didn't waste any time cutting through it.
And here's Iverson outside. Drills the three-pointer.
3 points.
Iverson's got 45 points.
And if you're the guy who has to guard him, it is never going to be an easy night for you.
And so it's the Philadelphia 76ers closing out the quarter with a 20-point lead. From the field, they have been outstanding, amazing shooting. That's what has them headed to a blowout. Back right after this.
AI, my favorite player of all time.
And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the rout that it's threatening to be. What a game we're seeing from Allen Iverson.
Yeah, he's just been raining down on him from deep here. Talk about dialed in.
Well, you know, the stroke looks fantastic. Even when he's had a hand in his face, it hasn't affected him at all.
Well, we've got a second half of basketball for you. We think it's going to be pretty good. A big comeback, though, is needed for this game to be competitive. and it probably has to happen quickly. Cuts off the pass, and they're pushing it up. Here's the floater. He doesn't hit that one. Nice D from Williams.
Okay, that's nice.
To Snow. Back to Iverson. The three connects from three-point range. Iverson's got 48.
He's a fantastic facilitator. He could virtually run a team in his sleep.
Pass to Ratliff. Robinson with it. Over Williams. And Robinson gets it to go on the assist from Ratliff. Robinson's got his third bucket of the night. The 76ers leading by 21. Iverson outside. Fires the three. Hits it again. Wow.
It's incredible. This is what he does.
Another 50-point game for him. Now tied for second place all time.
Right there with Michael Jordan, who also made a habit of taking over offensively. Both guys are on a whole nother level.
Now here's Iverson. Not a lot of room. Basket good. Iverson's got 53.
And, you know, for being a smaller guard, Iverson is a master at finishing inside. Just remarkable.
And there's the pass to Glover. He kicks to Robinson. It's hauled in by the 76ers. Coleman's got his fifth rebound in this one. And they double up Iverson. For three, Snow. Ratliff pulls it in. And it's Terry with the ball for the Hawks. That will be a getaway game for them, a one-game road trip. Good on the three-point shot. Terry's got 5 points now in the quarter.
And this is the game plan for him. He's a big part of their floor spacing.
And you know what? It's all about the long-distance game for him tonight. He's getting it done from out there.
I mean, he is tearing the defense apart. And let's face it, they have not brought their A game on that side of the ball.
It was the exact same kind of offensive showcase for him in their last game, too. When it happens this often, that's not a pattern. That's a characteristic.
Pass to Snow. Stolen by Terry. Inside. Here's Ratliff. It's hauled in by the 76ers. Coleman's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Oh, and there's the alley-oop. Stolen by Terry. Third quarter here, and 3 minutes have come off the clock. That one is good again. He's 6 for 8 from the floor with the basket. And you look at the draft this year and the coming years, Clark, a lot more high schoolers are considering making the jump to the pros.
Yeah, you know, and that's always been interesting to me. For some, it's the right move, but for most, that's a significant jump that shouldn't be made. But there is another pathway with the NBA founding the Development League in 2001, and that could give some of these high schoolers who may not be ready for the NBA a chance to gain some additional experience.
Abdul Rahim can't hit.
Boy, great effort on defense there against a guy who typically makes that.
And here's Iverson outside. And good, he hits it again. 60 points. This guy cannot be stopped.
They've had no answer for him in this one.
They set the pick. It's Terry outside. And Van Horn pulls it down. For Philadelphia, they've gotten 6 of their 7 shots to go down in this quarter. What a fantastic start to the half. Good, another from 3. Buries his 10th triple of the game.
Unbelievable.
Terry outside. Here's Abdul Rahim. The Hawks again can't hit. 76ers have gotten nearly everything to drop this quarter. They're 7 of 8 from the floor since halftime. Snow from outside. Rebounded by the Hawks. Terry in the corner. About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Philadelphia's gone 4 of 6 from three-point land since the start of the second half. The 3 from Iverson, and it's good. Assisting on the play was Williams.
And perimeter scoring, I have to imagine it was a topic of discussion at halftime.
Certainly. I mean, they saw a weakness in the perimeter defense and took advantage of it.
Here's Glover. And no luck with that time on the buzzer beater. And so it's the Philadelphia 76ers out there all by themselves with a 32-point lead to end the quarter. The three-point shooting has come fast and furious to the tune of what has become a big-time blowout in progress. We've got more in store for you right after this.
W.
And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may be already out of hand. Hawks shooting under 40% all in all for the game. Here's Dickow. Pass to Abdur-Rahim. Here's Dickow.
WWW.
6 on the shot clock. To the paint. Here's Muhammad. And down it goes. Dunk through off a wonderful assist.
Man, what a pass that was there. He really, really relishes making the game easier for his teammates.
And the 76ers call time here. And it's a completely new group here for Philadelphia.
Substitution on the court.
The three from Iverson. On the wing, Iverson takes a three. Rebound by the Hawks. Here's Ham to the inside. Abdur-Rahim.
Cannot afford to give Abdur-Rahim prime time real estate inside because he's dunking it on top of your head if you do.
Pass to Iverson. Over Ham. That one wide left. And so it's Johnson who brings the ball up for the Atlanta Hawks. Here in the fourth quarter, their defense has been very strong, allowing no baskets.
And the one-hand slam just looks so pretty when it's in his hand and he's the one doing the slam.
Agreed. He is smooth as silk, even on a power finish.
Part of what makes him unique, guys, that combination of power and polish.
Iverson with the ball, and it's Johnson picking him up. And Iverson gets it to go.
But when you allow good scorers to get uncontested shots at the rim, no wonder you're losing.
You know, he should be getting extra attention from the defense, not less.
Wing shot on the way. Dickow's shot is off. 76ers have gone 1 of 4 since the end of the third quarter. This one for three. Another bucket. Wow.
3 points.
71 points and no end in sight.
Young fella is in the zone. The defense right now looks helpless.
Muhammad with a screen on Snow. Dickow, the pass to Muhammad. Here's Dickow. Driving inside. And the shot is good.
And that's an example of playing big, adapting to the situation.
And sometimes that's the best policy when you're going up against a big guy. Take it to the 10. Right at him. Get to the rack.
Offensive rebound. Kicks it out to Iverson. From deep. And again for three.
He has been on the money from deep.
Yep, definitely looking to shoot it as much as possible. Here's Dickow. He's covered by Snow. Here's Abdur-Rahim. And Philadelphia grabs the miss. Coleman's got double-digit rebounds now in the game. Snow the pass to Coleman. 76ers moving the ball around. And here's Iverson outside. Muhammad pulls it in. The Hawks have gone 4 of 7 from the field since the beginning of the fourth. Deflects the pass. Here's Iverson. From 13 feet, it goes down. Iverson's got 10 points now just in this quarter. Let's look at the energy stats, how the hustle game has been going for Philadelphia.
All game long, they've had active hands and really out in the passing lanes. And that aggression on defense has resulted in a ton of steals.
You know, we've got to talk about how they've continued to force turnovers and turn those turnovers into points. They came out aggressive, and they've not let up.
Philadelphia's gone 2 of 5 on three-point shots since the end of the third quarter.
And right from the get-go, they stood out as the better team. Their hunger to dominate and play for each other was outstanding for the 76ers.
As one-sided as it gets today, you know, there were some dominant moments in about every facet of this game for that team.
Yeah, I mean, Kevin, it's hard to think of what didn't go right for them. Game planning by the coaches, execution by the players, everything was just on target.
And now on the year, this will take them to 28 wins.
And they'll take the win tonight, setting the tone in the first matchup of this 4-game season series.
And it will be a fight. When you see an opponent that many times, it's inevitable that those games take on a little extra added meaning for the players.
And you know, when you look at the huge impact he had, just a monster game for Iverson.
Boy, this game really had his name all over it. I mean, he relished being the guy to carry the load offensively.
Here's Abdur-Rahim on the wing. Johnson. Ham passes to Abdur-Rahim. Now Muhammad.
Nice.
On the clock. A second chance effort. He takes it up and lays it in.
Well, you can't give him any room to maneuver on the board, because once he does, he's going to make you pay.
Iverson outside. Atlanta. So it's Philadelphia winning this one easily. This crowd was stunned by the manner in which their team was dismantled.
You know what? Shocking. I don't care what the matchup is. You never expect a road team to come in and just cruise to the kind of win they did tonight.
Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For David Aldridge, Greg Anthony, and Clark Kellogg, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for being with us. We'll see you next time. Have a great evening.
Que puedo con el lindo mal. LBS, you know. Lindo suelta la trompeta que siempre que lo hace un palo. LBS, you know. Esta vida, mami, es un regalo. La isla se robó el show. Yo que solamente puse mi mano y Diosito me entregó el don. Te juro que se siente muy que tu colega sea tu inspiración. Solo éramos 4 trabajando cuando era el tiempo de comienzo y todo está pasando muy rápido, me da vertigo cada vez que lo pienso, pero se me pasa cuando recuerdo todo el sacrificio y esfuerzo, o cuando ella me da un beso, cada vez que me pongo tenso.
It's that time of the year. Happy holidays, everyone, from 2K Sports as we get set to bring you some mid-season NBA action. Tonight, it'll be the Utah Jazz going up against the Philadelphia 76ers. Kevin Harlan here with Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg, and our sideline reporter is David Aldridge. And so off the tip, it's Utah. Here's Stockton. Malone, a screen on Snow. Kicks it out to Malone. Over to the left wing. Just 5 on the clock. Ostertag, a screen on Williams. From deep three-point land. They get it back. Here's Malone. And they finally get it to go. A full night's work on the boards in one trip down the floor. Iverson outside. Drives to the hoop. And he gets the basket. Officials blowing the whistle, so a chance at the line for one more. Well, we're right around the midway point, Clark, of the regular season. Can a team change their identity at this point?
I think it's possible, but it's not probable. Unless you make some kind of a monster trade. You know, the DNA of your squad and its makeup, you do that during training camp. So I think during the season, that's a hard thing to switch.
Free throw good. Iverson.
Well, I love the heart Iverson plays with. Really special how he competes and never gives in. He's nicknamed the answer because he takes pride in proving doubters wrong.
Now here's Stockton. Taking a look at his stats, he's averaging around 9.5 points a game. Here's Kirilenko. Can't get it to go. He's taken 2 and missed 2. Here's Iverson. It's tipped.
And showing his intensity on defense. A big guy who takes pride in his shot block.
Usually, guys, he's going to knock that one down from there. Proficient at operating in that medium range area.
And he makes that one.
Seems to have a knack for hitting guys in their spots. His vision excellent.
Here's Malone. That's his second shot and his second basket. He's 2 for 2.
I tell you what, you better watch out, fellas. He is on fire here today.
And we all know what can happen when he gets rolling. A hot start can turn into an explosive scoring night.
Well, they'll be happy with that look, even though it didn't fall.
You know, that's a confidence shaker for him, though. I mean, that's a shot he expects to make every time.
Poor design there defensively. They know he's a knockdown shooter from that spot.
And you do not want to let him get going early because that can get you cooked.
Here's Coleman. And here's Iverson outside. That's good for his third bucket. Now 3 for 6 from the field.
Recognizing his teammate had a better shot. Good play and decision by Coleman there.
Snow against Stockton. Pass to Malone. Score it. His third straight basket in 3 tries.
The paint is unquestionably Malone's real estate. That's his domain. He makes it really difficult to stop him down low.
Now here's Iverson. We saw him go on a scoring rampage last game. Guys, what a tight start to the game this has been.
And it's still in the first half. This could be a wild one.
Down low. Here's Harpering. And Philadelphia grabs the miss. This is their first chance to take a look at the Jazz.
And they put up a goose egg last year when they played this team twice.
And you look back at those games, just a one-sided affair between them.
Here's Stockton after the made shot from Allen Iverson. Malone down low. Coming in off a 10-point performance last game out. Yep, that one goes in there.
And they've done well at taking advantage of some late defensive rotations and getting the ball in the paint.
The 3 from Iverson. Another 3 for Philadelphia.
Iverson can score with the best of them. I tell you what, a volume shooter. He does not lack confidence and lets it fly from anywhere and everywhere.
Now here is Kirilenko. Hasn't made one yet. Wants to get it to Malone and does. Over Van Horn. And Van Horn pulls it down.
And being that close to the hoop, I thought he had enough room to finish that.
And here we go. Stockton with it up court. Left side, Kirilenko. Poked away. And now the 76ers on the break. Here's Williams, and the slam by